All right, so here we are once more with one of these kinds of reviews, and this is back in 2001. This is the third volume of Bionicle, Triumph of the Toa. And this particular volume is when they all team up. Now, my parents used to tell me like, oh, we can go ahead and go to Toys R Us and buy you these cheap Legos, because these were actually cheap. So they actually bought me all the whole collection of the Bionicle team, these kinds of machines, and I used to build them, and I used to build my own. So this one, of course, they start like, we're gonna sell the toys, we're gonna sell the Legos. There's no excuse, just, you know, oh, and here's the movie, don't forget about the movie. And yeah, it is amazing to just look back and think, wow, this was actually incredible. But also, even though my parents were like, oh yeah, you like this? Even though they were short in money, but they actually wanted to make me happy, because ever since I built my own things and Lego, my mind was in another type of dimension when I actually built my own Bionicle and my own Lego, whatever the case may be. And thanks to this, it has been a really good run with the Bionicles. So here we have the first, you can see here, they're trying to work as a team and all that, and they don't know how to actually approach these kinds of things, because these are creatures with the same gens that they have, but the difference is that these guys can get the masks. So the mask, remember, the mask gives them power. So I do like this one, because this is like the first team up. This is where they actually, you can see here, working as a team. And I really like the colors here. I like the colors because it's more like a contrast between all of them. We had the black and the green, and then we have the red and the blue right here. So, and we have most of them there just planning something and how to, you know, how can we actually win? And for the next page, of course, another advertisement. Guess what? My parents also got me this too. And I still have them, but they're in a box. I don't know. I don't have all the pieces that this thing has. Well, I used to have. I mean, what can we do? Because it's been over 20 years. And yeah, I mostly have them in a box. I'm not gonna take them out, because it's gonna be more like a huge mess, and we don't want Legos lying around on the floor. Even though I'm not living with my parents anymore, but I could actually step on them, and I don't want that either. So I'm not here to just, you know, get you all the pages, but hey, one of the coolest thing is that even though like it has a really good colors and all that, but the action here is just pure art. You can see the action. I barely remember their names because their translation, it's just another language, and it's not. I'm not going to remember them again. It's been 20 years now. I'm not going through that again. So here they actually work as a team, then they actually win. Spoiler alert, they actually win. Although the whole mission was not just to get the enemy out of their place. It was also to gain another mask of power. Another what was it called? Perhaps let's see. The mask of levitation. The mask of levitation. So, even though the action is good, the teamwork is top notch. This was actually meant for kids. Hey, I don't. Kids reading this, when I read this back in the day, I did not understand anything. So, I understand just a couple of stuff. But I just wanted this to just have a little bit more of the imagination that I had back in the day, and play with them. You know, play with the toys, and you know, play with Bionicles, and have all these. I used to have these ones down here. They look like bugs, flying bugs. I used to have those as well. But then, the triumph is right here. This is what I call like a really good team up. It looks like the Power Rangers type of color, of course. But as you can see, it's gold. People might think, it's just another Bionicle crap, that it's just a Lego brand and it doesn't have its value. Look, man, who has these comics today? There's a lot of people that might do, just like me. Reselling them, maybe. But I stay with these. I stay with these forever. And yet, for the 2002 promo on January 2002. So these was one of my best Bionicle design. I'll do the review later on. This is the Borak. It's, if that's how it's actually spelled, I don't know. But again, extremely good volume. First team up. First, I think on the other one they were actually searching for the mask. I think it is the same mask. We stand together until Matanui is free. So this is what the goal that they actually had in the beginning. So it is very important for us to just, you know, remember these kinds of stuff and valor this. Because you don't know when, or you know, what are these new things get inspired from? Maybe from Bionicle. There's a lot of Transformers that have been inspired by Bionicles in design. So even vice versa, there's a lot of Transformers and also Power Rangers type of robot combining, and this is this panel right here. So once you had mostly all of them, you could actually make a huge robot of them, a bionic robot of them, and yeah, that's their combination right there. And that's basically more like a Power Ranger type of, I don't know, Robotech, the type of stuff, maybe Mazinger. But hey, it's right here. A lot of reference, a lot of inspiration, and yet I'll be still reviewing these kinds of things, even though you find these a little bit boring, but I find them extremely, entertaining. All right, guys, this has been Cyberpunky, and I'll see you guys later.